I thought we would take two fixed blade knives that I own and do a little comparison today. And one is a custom made carbon steel fixed blade, and one is the Holtzman neck knife that is out of D2 steel. And so I'm just going to do some various cutting tests here, and we'll just see how they perform. So starting off with some cardboard, and just doing equal cuts with both knives just to see how they hold up. And I will tell you that the Holtzman knife really does shine during these tests. That D2 steel really does make a difference here. And I will say that both of the knives would slice paper before we started here. The D2 knife does have an advantage in that it's still, factory sharp. Only used it to make just a little bit of a Fatwood Friday video, and that's been it so far. But just cutting up this ratchet strap, and you can see it has no problem at all cutting through this strap material. And then we got a water bottle. That was actually harder than I thought it would be. The water bottle wants to collapse so much, it's a little bit hard to cut even with a sharp knife. And I will say both knives did very well, but but the neck knife there definitely seemed sharper throughout the cut test. And then we got an old rubber tire here, so I thought that would be a good one to try. Pretty tough material there. But the carbon steel knife did fine too. Basically, I was just trying to cut through, the sidewall to the rim there on both sides. But it just shows you how much you can do with a small knife too. I almost pulled out one of my Rosecraft D2 knives just to do a little comparison with it, but I kept it with the fixed blades today, even though the steel was different on these two. And then we go back to the paper slicing test again. And the carbon steel, it struggled a little bit there. It wasn't as sharp as it was before we started the test, that's for sure. But the Holtzman neck knife did well. Still sharp. And most of the struggle there was probably the user holding the paper correctly, but it really didn't show much wear at all on the knife edge over those tests. All right, so what do I think about the Holtzman neck knife that you've seen some of the tests on there? In all honesty, I think it's a great knife, especially for $31. I think that's the price on Amazon. The D2 steel seems to hold up well. It's comfortable in the hand. And even though it's a small knife, it can get a lot of work done. And so I wouldn't hesitate to recommend it to anyone wanting a knife like that. It'd be nice to see what some of the larger fixed blades that he sells are like. I'm guessing it's the same steel, so I'm sure those are probably good too. But yeah, I think it's a great knife. I appreciate Nathan sending me this one to test out. And the only thing, that I would say that maybe could be improved would be, and this is more personal opinion than anything, if you're not going to wear it as a neck knife, this sharpener is in the way, right? If I drop that in my pocket, it's going to hang and cause issues. So I might get rid of the sharpener. And then the ferro rod is super small, which again, I realize that it's mostly for emergencies, right? But it would be nice if it was a little bit larger in case you did need to use it several times for whatever reason. You would have it there and be able to start fires and whatever that you need there. And then, the presentation box is a beautiful box, but I would rather maybe see that actually trim back just a little bit and, concentrate on just improving the basic knife and sheath there. But yeah, that would be my biggest complaints. It did come with a free pocket clip. It attached like right here. It's a T-shape. It just wasn't, there's basically no retention on it in the pocket. So it just didn't work very well. Maybe improving that option or providing a different way to pocket carry with a sheath would be worth thinking about as well. But anyway, I'm not down the knife at all. I think it's a great knife, great option, and you should go check them out at their website, which I will link here in the video. All right, well, that's it. Just wanted to talk to you guys about that. Today's Heather's birthday, so we're going to go and have a little birthday lunch with her, and some of my family's coming down for that. So anyway, that's our afternoon today. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for all of you who subscribe and comment. I appreciate it so very much. And really do appreciate you guys taking your time to watch my content. So, all right. Well, God bless each of you. We'll see you in the next video.